Support for award-winning News 6 has come from the Northwest Ohio Educational Technology Foundation and this public television station.
Hi, we're the 6th grade classes from St. Rose School in Perrysburg, Ohio. Welcome to News 6.
Today on News 6, we'll visit a beautiful mosque and learn about the religion practiced there. We'll visit a unique car dealership in a class of its own, and we'll talk to a man whose career is out in left field and right field.
Hi, I'm Scott Dice from St. Rose School in Perrysburg, Ohio. Welcome to News 6. With this week's first story, here's Maureen Conroy.
The Islamic Center of Toledo serves as a reminder of the many religions practiced in America today. News 6 was able to visit the mosque and talk to Director Aham Khattab about the unique structure.
Anyone who travels on Interstate 75 can see the grandeur and beauty of the mosque. News 6 was able to see that the beauty prevails inside as well.
How similar is the mosque to those found in Islamic countries?
In the Islamic countries, there are varieties of mosques built and patterned after the Islamic architectures in the different ages of Islam. Our mosque here is designed according to the Turkish style, since the engineering company was a Turkish company. So it is similar to those in Turkey.
When people visit the mosque, what do they see that symbolizes your religion?
The first thing for someone coming to the mosque is that he will see the crescent and the star on the top of the minarets as well as the dome. This crescent and stars are the symbolic of time. These are the articles of the faith. They are based on time. Also, other things that symbolizes the religions are from inside the mosque. You note that the prayer room is rug. There is no benches, since the Muslims perform their prayers on the rug, as it consists of standing up, bowing, prostrating, and sitting down. And of course, these actions and the movements could not be done except on rugs. The mosque to the Muslims in a country like America is representing a sort of a small state. The activities in the mosque will start by the birth of the child and ends by the death of the person. In between, the people resort to the mosque, or the Muslims resort to the mosque for any needs or any of the affairs of their life.
This week's News 6 is being produced by the 6th grade at St. Rose School in Perrysburg, located on the south side of Toledo in Wood County. Perrysburg was founded in 1816 and has a population of about 11,000.
In the shopping district of Perrysburg stands a car dealership in a class all its own. It's Euroclass Motors, and as News 6 found out, there are many things that make this business different from others.
Euroclass Motors has been dealing fine imported and American cars since 1985. We learned just what makes this Perrysburg business so unique from owner Pat Leahy.
Mr. Leahy, how did you get interested in cars like these?
When I was a young boy, about your age, my father would take me to Indianapolis 500 each year, and I became interested not only in those types of cars, but in sports and foreign cars as well. I sell both domestic and foreign cars, and I specialize in European, both late model and collectible cars. As you can see, we have some Jaguars, Mercedes, Porsches, BMWs, and in the collectible series we have an early XKE Roadster, and right here we have a 1960 Corvette Roadster, and they've become very popular recently. And we also sell Ferraris and some other specialty cars. Some of the unique details of the cars are their rarity. The models specifically, the early Jaguars are becoming more and more difficult to find in good condition, and like the 60 Corvette, this car is now 1960, the car's 28 years old, and for a car that's older than it is for a person.
How would you consider your business to be unique?
We specialize in specific and special cars that are not common and hard to find. And that's the advantage that we have in the unique products that we offer here. We also have an indoor showroom, which, it being January, regardless of the temperature outside, we can stand here and examine the commodity in the warmth and have a full inspection.
Kids View visited the brand new library at St. Rose School to ask the Kids View question, who in history do you admire most and why? Here's what some students had to say.
The person I admire most is George Washington because he was intelligent and he was our first president.
The person I admire most is Abraham Lincoln because he freed the slaves.
The person I admire most is Benjamin Franklin because of his many inventions.
Jim Schmakel of Perrysburg has been the equipment and clubhouse manager for the Detroit Tigers for 11 years. He spoke to News 6 about his interesting career and his many fond memories.
What are your responsibilities as equipment manager and clubhouse manager?
Well, really, I have two responsibilities. I have equipment responsibilities, which mean I have to make sure all the baseball players are suited and fitted for their uniform and shoes and so forth to go on the field. We have uniform shirts, pants. I have to make sure they have the correct size shoes. I have to order baseballs, bats, hats for them, fielding gloves, batting gloves, whatever is necessary to get them out on the field looking very professional and ready to play the game. On the other hand, I have a clubhouse or locker room that is like a home to the ball players. They come to the ballpark at 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. They don't go home till midnight. So I have to have food for them. I have to have stuff for them to drink, gum, playing cards so they can play cards if there's a rain delay, all sorts of different things just to make them feel at home in the clubhouse.
What do you think is the most important part of your job?
In a job like I have, and I work with 30, well, in spring training, 50 people are dressed and have to play. I think I have to basically try to treat everyone as an equal, make sure that I'm not showing any favoritism. I might like somebody better than another guy, but I have 50 people that I have to work with and I have to maintain a professional relationship with.
What's your best memory with the Tigers?
I can remember in the first year when I went to Baltimore on that first trip, 2 days before that I never even thought about working for a Major League Baseball team, and suddenly I'm in Baltimore with the Detroit Tigers. Another big one, of course, anybody that's a Detroit Tiger fan, 1984, winning the World Series, the home runs by Lance Parrish and Kirk Gibson, the celebration, and then, of course, my getting the ring the next year on opening day. My biggest one, though, probably was the time the Detroit Tigers were invited to go to the White House to meet President Reagan, and 12 of us went on a day, I think it was 1986, and I was able to meet not only President Reagan, but now President Bush, and that was quite an experience.
What satisfaction do you get from your job?
If there aren't any complaints, I feel that I've done my job to send them out on the field so that they can do their job, what they're paid to do, and that's play baseball.
That's all for this week's show. Join us next week when News 6 travels to Grand Rapids, Ohio.